Shenanipals.
This is getting hard to watch.
I mean,
Most people are stupid
you finished,
and stream it.
or you played through like all of Spyro or all of Sonic in like what, September, and then you haven't started uploading till like the end of October.
Yeah, because one, I was working on artwork, and I was waiting on artwork, I should say. I had to pay Tariq for that, and even then Tariq gave me the artwork, but it took me a little while to pay him actually, because the timing on that was horrible, and I didn't want to use any of his work until I actually paid him. He has been paid in advance for any future drawings, like yours for Sonic Adventure 2. Mm-hmm. There was also just I don't know, I had a lot of stuff going on. I was getting ready for college, and I'm not going to put the fucking gaming channel as a priority.
Dude, careful, they've got guns.
Yeah.
They're so dangerous.
Weird. They actually took out the guns in some of the enemies in Spyro 2.
Really?
Yeah, and switched it to like a slingshot.
Why?
Because it's Australia, and Australia don't like guns.
That's a lie.
But they're showing guns in this level. What's the point of that?
There's a difference between a musket and a rifle for them.
Yeah, what about the monkey in Spyro 3? He has a gun. Is it a laser gun, so it doesn't matter?
It's a laser gun, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Let's just give everyone laser gun in movies now, so...
Yeah.
And then no one will be angry until we create a function in laser gun.
Why did you hurt that cactus's feeling, Gage?
It reminded me of someone.
Of me?
I mean, you were filling in the blanks there, but sure.
Oh yeah, Gage. Get smacked!
Hey, Mike, I could give you an achievement. You're welcome.
Well, yeah.
Bird
Although
brain.
I actually already have that one.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You just got it.
Yeah, you only get achievements once.
I thought because it was a different save file.
No.
Oh, okay, I got something like that then. I guess it wasn't for killing the vultures, but it was like...
Yeah, he's definitely a bomber. He's wearing the aviator goggles, he's got war medals, and he's got a bomb in his hand.
Yeah, but his hat is stupid. How does it stay on his head?
Hmm?
How does his hat stay on his head? Michael, after this, show a picture of that bitch. How does his hat stay on his head?
I'll take Nick's word for it that he's saying something that makes sense, but I don't know.
I'm thinking it might be through his horns.
No, it's not through his horns. It was laying in front of his freaking horns.
I don't know. Maybe Nick's onto something there. I don't know.
That kind of pisses me off.
I'm actually deducting 9 points out of 10 on Spyro Trilogy just for that, including Spyro 2 and 3. So the Spyro Remaster Trilogy gets a 1 out of 10 potentially. If I see something else like that, I'm going to have to take away more points. And everyone stops talking after that.
I mean, that's reasonable.
I guess if I just humor Nick, we'll get through these things quicker. I'm being an asshole, but Nick, obviously, I love.
No, you should fight me more. Oh, you have to go over there, Gage.
Yeah, but I need a key first.
Yeah, I think that you get that.
And that's too far away for that.
Yeah.
No, you have to run on the lower one.
No, that really doesn't. You don't really get much more height from charging first. Matter of fact, you don't get any height. Matter of fact,
yeah, you really don't get to enhance that sort of thing until the later games. Like you can get little boosts, but nothing.
Dude,
like
you just killed that poor clam.
In this game, you can glide as far as the game will allow you to glide. It doesn't. There's not really anything you can do to improve it.
And I guess Nick wants to see that dragon.
Why?
All right.
Oh yeah, the hat.
Let's take a look at the hat, Nick.
Look at that hat. How's it staying on his head? How's it staying there? Do you see my logic?
Well, I mean, I can... Yeah. Now I kind of see what he's saying.
There's no straps?
He's tilting his head down kind of a lot. I mean...
It would have just fallen off?
You could easily balance on your head, but he is kind of like moving his head down. So, okay, I'll give Nick
Maybe it just follows the curvature of his scalp.
Maybe it's just part of his head.
You know what?
Maybe he was born like that.
Maybe he had it surgically added to his head.
Maybe he just has a staple stuck in his head.
Yeah. You don't want some fucking...
Boris has been through some shit.
No. Boris is
a rattlesnake
asymmetrical.
tail. He's got a cowbell and a rattlesnake tail. And a fucking lasso for some reason. I'm not sure that's...
turns me on.
Soldieristic. Yeah, because, fucking Nick, he's into domination.
No, I'm into dragons.
Actually, no. Nick is a humiliation fetish.
Yeah,
Does he like to be the one who's humiliated?
Yeah. Nick is the Gimp.
How did you know?
Isn't there more shit down there?
You do have a Gimp mask. Although
Okay.
you said it's like, what? Ghoul or something? Some
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, it's my Gimp mask.
What
Actually,
show is
it's
that
just
from?
the sex mask.
What show is that from?
Some shitty anime called Tokyo Ghoul.
I think Nick was trying to say it's a sex mask to feel less embarrassed about that.
What? Are you kidding me? That makes it more embarrassing. I'm proud of my Tokyo Ghoul mask. Listen, not everyone has a latex Kaneki Kozuki mask.
I know. There's a reason for that.
Well, I mean...
Hey, like your things. That's fine.
A dirty, disgusting.
Well, I mean, I cosplay, so hell. That's kind of why I have it.
Nick, I'm gonna be here and like be respectful towards all weeaboos out there, but you can't admit you're a weeaboo, right?
I'm not a weeaboo.
He's
How
on
are
the
you not-
fringe.
Okay, what makes you a weeaboo? Is there something here I'm missing?
You have to like kind of hate America. You have to hate your own culture, basically.
Yeah.
And have a very idealistic version of Japan, and in a way that even Japanese people don't like.
Yeah, like, you gotta idolize.
I guess I didn't overthink it as like this actual term, and I don't think you get to that point by flying over here. I think there's actually a different point you have to get to. Yeah,
That's the key up there.
Why don't you jump?
I don't think it works like that. I really, I think that, okay, climb up that thing.
Yeah.
I just did this. You have to glide
From there
over
to
there.
here.
Yes.
And now I can get the key to that
And
chest.
you have to do, and then there's like actually a really complicated glide, but it's not hard. It's just you
It's
have
a
to
far
turn
one.
right. Yeah. Forget which side. I think it's this side. Yeah. So you're gonna want to do a jump,
Okay.
and then fly around it. And there you go. You did it.
Yeah. There's actually a couple of those in these games. The leap of faith.
Damn, he's a fat ass. How did he fit in that tiny
The,
statue?
It's me, everyone.
The
His name
term
didn't pop
the
up.
term we use nowadays is absolute unit.
Flame broiled with a pinch of
Is that the PC version of saying fat ass?
No, it just means very large. But it doesn't have to be fat. It can also be like just big and muscular.
That's the one card I can play.
That you're the absolute unit.
Yeah, like it's like a fat card isn't as strong as a race card or a sex card, but
Chubby people still get offended.
but chubby people are one of the ones that you're supposed to be nice to.
Why?
So I have the fat person card, even though I hate being fat, and I will do anything to change it. Which
What? You should just accept the fact that you're gonna die earlier.
Oh man. I don't think people should have to have perfect bodies, by the way. I'm just saying there's a level, and I'm definitely have hit that level where it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't lie. If this is our content, I can see what we're offering that other podcasts don't offer. You know,
Well, it's
we're
not-
really diverse.
Yeah, we're three white people, and one of them is us is fat.
I mean, dude, listen. We have the trump card of you can't make fun of us because we're fat.
Well, because I'm fat. No one else is fat.
We all count.
Do
we all
not
count.
appropriate me, Nick.
We all count, Michael.
You're not allowed to start eating. You better not start overeating, because that's appropriate in my culture.
I'm gonna start overeating.
I'm pretty sure Nick's one of the people who can eat a lot and not get fat.
That's actually
Yeah.
sadly true.
Yeah, no,
I'm
Nick,
sure you've
That's
all
not sadly,
experienced
it's-
this.
Nick, I
It's
don't-
very like
Nick-
very much my brother.
Nick eats almost as much as I do, like on a bad night where we're like, no, like last night watching some American Dad, having the munchies, making. Although you actually didn't eat that much that night. Me and Eric kind of hogged the food that we didn't really have much of. But other nights, me and Nick watched almost like. Me, Eric, and Nick almost watched. Did you finish it 100%?
Yeah.
We watched like an hour of American. Not an hour, like 12 hours of American Dad. I got there at 5. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but I got there at 5 p.m. and I was the last one to like fall asleep while watching them, and it was like past 1 a.m. by the time we didn't stop. We played some board games, but it was just non-stop American Dad. Like it was one of the most shockingly lazy nights I think I've ever had with you guys. Like normally Eric at the very least is more motivated to do stuff.
Are you kidding me? That's how Eric and I always chill.
I don't know. We normally at least play a video game or a board game. We did play Stratego, but
Eric was playing,
One
what's it
each.
called? Fallout
76.
Not
76.
not
yeah.
when I was there.
Oh,
Yeah, he
has that
was.
No, he wasn't.
Well, then clearly you were too toasty.
American Dad was already on when I got there.
Yeah, that's right. Did you like my reference?
I do. I do like your reference.